Hey, what's up guys? Today I bring you a guide on Sindel Variation 3. This is not so much a combo type of video, this is more of a tech type of video. Essentially I show you how to play with Sindel. In Variation 3 she gains these 3 pinned abilities. Royal Trap, which is an air move which does chip damage. You should probably only use this when you're just trying to kill the enemy. You can use it either when you're full screen or very far, just for protection in case they want to come in. And then you finish them off with these lows. If they're really low health, you can always set it up on kick, on jump kick. It's kind of risky, but I'm sure you can get away with it against certain players. And if they're low on health, even if, for example, Jade does a reversal attack and kicks me out of here, she's still going to take that 50 chip damage, and that's probably going to kill her. So only set that up when you're actually trying to kill when the enemy has low health. For Air Banshee Barrage, this low here, this is a great projectile. People consider Variation 3 to be an anti-zoning variation. I agree with that. It's also a zoning variation actually, because look at the position that Sindel is in, like right now. She bends over. So this actually low profiles mids as well. So for example, if Sonya throws her onion ring and amplifies it, the amp is a mid and it's even lower in its animation, yet this attack low profiles it, so she's almost invulnerable other than full screen low attacks. Since this is a low, this opens up a plethora of opportunities for mix-ups. As you know, this is either a high, finishes in a high, which is a +3, which you can then go again for this attack here, or it finishes in an overhead, which is -12, extremely unsafe. Look at how close I am. I'm definitely going to get punished. In this variation, you have another mix-up. You can finish in this one low. Still punishable, but because it's -13, but we're too far for a standing one. So someone's going to have to use, like Sub-Zero would have to use his forward one instead of standing one. So that is the tech here. You mix them up like that. Whoops. Or like that. Let's talk about the other air attack, which is Banshee Barrage. This one here. Any jumping attack that is a projectile in this game is great because you're pretty much safe unless someone else jumps and kicks you out of the air. But with this attack, because of its range, you can jump away from the enemy like this and still throw it out there. So it's great. It's a great attack. Yeah, so I think that would be the max around here. A little bit more than mid than the default setting. Let's back up here. Yeah, much more even. So I think the higher you jump, the more it reaches. So it's a wonderful. Okay, let's show you how to use Air Banshee Barrage and how you can use it. So forward 4 is her best mid. This is a wonderful attack. You can do this like this, and then that's when you throw the Air Banshee Barrage. You can just do it in the neutral like this, or you can back up if this is someone who rushes. And that is going to get them, and obviously when it's amped, it launches. Whoops. So it launches for a full combo. Now Variation 3 is not the combo variation, that's Variation 1, and Variation 2 is an air unbreakable damage type of variation, which is extremely execution heavy. That's why you don't see it often, and it's actually hard to get because you have to jump and actually get them, and most people when they see you jumping they block anyways. But so in this variation it's not a lot of combos, but because of these projectiles, the low star screamer, and because of the Banshee Barrage, that's what makes this variation so strong. Okay, so the Banshee Barrage setups. You can do this and launch her in the air. You can back up if it's someone that actually rushes, like dashes, but you might not even have to. Okay, so Sindel has a 50-50 starter, and that can be very powerful. So you see how this one is an overhead, and obviously this one is a low. So a good way to trap people is to start it with a jump in 2 or even 1, I think. But obviously 2 is going to give you more cancel advantage. For example, we look at this one. We have cancel advantage of 11, block advantage of 2. If we look at this one, cancel advantage of 20, block advantage of 11. So cancel advantage of 20, that's the important frame to look at here. So this means that this is guaranteed, because the overhead is what? is 25. Minus 20 equals 5. So even Sub-Zero is down 1, that is a 6 frame, is not even going to be able to punish this slow-ass attack. So even if you react to it, you're frame trapped. There's absolutely nothing you can do other than block. And how much is this one? 13 frames. So that's for sure going to land. So this is an absolute guess. And they both lead to full combos. Okay, so she's going to do the overhead. That's what she's doing, okay? With a 5 frame. Sub-Zero's down 1. Doesn't work. And if I just do standing 1, which is 8 frames, obviously gets caught. Isn't that incredible? Because of that cancel advantage, her 25 frame is a frame trap when you jump in with the up 2. So I'm going to show you the low. Obviously, there's absolutely nothing I can do. I can't even neutral jump. I can't do anything. Can I backdash? No, I can't do anything at all. I'm completely frame trapped. So I thought that Jade's Nitro Kick could punish it. And it didn't, even on reversal. So that's on the first available frame. I'm not doing a reversal now. Here we go, reversal. And it doesn't even punish with Sub-Zero, which is faster than Jade's Nitro Kick. Nitro Kick is 12 frames, Sub-Zero's frame is 11 for his slide. So yeah, this move is safe. I think it has to be completely safe. I can't see anything beating it. Even though it's minus 13, obviously, so Sub-Zero's is 11, but since it needs time to get across, it doesn't even work. So I guess this move is completely safe. Okay, so when we look at Sindel's jump 1, this one here, looking at those frames, 12 cancel advantage. Okay, 12 cancel. 25 minus 12. What is that? 13? Yeah, 13. So that is not a frame trap then. Sub-Zero is going to be able to poke out of that. Look at what this one is. Minus standing. Well, jumping 1 into back 2. Jumping 1. 11 cancel advantage. Obviously, guys, so you see the cancel advantage changing is because the more you wait to touch the ground, the more the cancel advantage will be. But if you jump, if you try to hit as soon as you can get to his face, it's about 11. Okay, so it's 11 minus 13 minus 11. 2 frames. What I predict is that this is going to be able to be poked out of, and this is going to be a frame trap. Alright, let's see it. Even a standing 1, which is 8 frames, interrupts it. So very slow. No, uninterruptible like I predicted. You would need a 1 frame to beat this. Okay. So obviously, guys, jumping 1 is much more likely to hit because of the animation, but jumping 2, if you're able to get it, it completely frame traps for both overheads, for both the 50-50s, overhead and the low. Now, as I showed you, her forward 4, this one here, is unpunishable. Not even by Jade or even by Sub-Zero. I was always under the assumption that Jade could beat it, but it cannot. I just tested it. So, let's look at this one. This one is what? This one is minus 17, and I bet this is going to be beaten by a reversal. And yes, reversal punished because it's minus 17. So you have to be careful with that string. With this string as well, as you know, you have either finishing it with a mid to keep it safe. However, it is flawless blockable. So to mix it up, you just end with the, what is this called? Back forward 1, main squeeze. Main squeeze is minus 7. You'd think it's unsafe because it's a special move. It's an ender. It's actually minus 7. So in that string, you can't flawless block it. So that's why sometimes you see Koizi ending like that instead of ending with a normal, safer, if it's not flawless block, safer up 2. Because of that distance, minus 8 instead of minus 7. Here's another tech. That's universal. You do her forward 4, up 3, and then you scream. Look at that distance control. That's why when you fight Sindel, you do not want to always run in her face, because she thrives in backing up and using all that crazy ass distance, and that's a crushing blow, by the way. So yeah, she uses her distance to her advantage, and in this variation it's even worse because she can do this, for example, scream at you, or she can do her air banshee. That's how people open you up. So against Sindel, after you've blocked a string, just reversal, back, dash, That's what I do, and that's how I've beaten Sindel with patience. Not falling to her traps, because that is a trap. So she has a very interesting scream cancels, and that's actually an interesting input as well. Back right trigger, isn't that interesting? So don't forget scream, you have to hold it. You hold Y, you hold 2, and then you cancel out of it. Obviously, with any cancels, the trick is to cancel and grab, or cancel and then start another combo, shimmy them, meaning that you open them up thinking you're about to grab them. So she has two 50-50s actually, so she has this one and then also this one. However, this one starts with a high and you should be able to react to the first hit and stand up. But how you could use this, and you keep going with the overhead to open them up. Use the low. Just keep in mind though, this is -7. So this is interruptible. The reason why you're not giving up your turn is because if you don't cancel it, and that's the tech here, you don't cancel it, you're going to get crushing blowed. They're going to get crushing blowed from you just releasing it. So again, cancel, you open them up, cancel, grab. This is in range, you don't even have to dash, so you can back throw them. And I think that back throws are teched less because people usually anticipate this, right? You dash forward, you grab them. Yeah, use those cancels to your advantage. Just to show you, let's say I anticipate her doing this. This is reactable, right? So I have time to do slow moves. She's probably gonna get full comboed. But again, human reaction, you have to wait and see what she's gonna do with that scream. You can always delay the scream cancel to make them react a little bit. To open them up. Whoops. Just mind the input. I kept missing the amplified because usually you click just like what I'm doing right now, right? And it's missing it because you have to hold it. Don't forget, you want to hold 2 and then just amplify once. Yeah. Okay, so with these crushing blows, when you're close enough, you can simply scream again. And the trick is to, for the second scream, to look at as soon as there's a glowy thing, like you just saw. See, this is all unbreakable. 345 unbreakable. If you're far, which is likely what's going to happen, you can't do that, but you can go ahead with this attack right here. So that's pretty much Sindel variation 3. You want to use this variation as a 50-50 variation. You also want to use it as a counter zoning variation. Actually, let's see if sub is able to freeze me when I scream. No, not even. The mid should be able to freeze me. Yeah, incredible. Even Sub-Zero. Oh, so this is a mid, right, guys? You see, it says mid. And if I just neutral duck it, it gets me. But however, look at Sindel here. No, let's do it properly. Look at this here. You see that? When she neutral crouches, it gets her. When she uses that special ability, it ducks. So yeah, this is a very, 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 very good anti-zoning tool. Just have to be careful of your timing, and because it's a slow projectile, 21 frames. But if you have good reactions and good timing, you're gonna low profile stuff that should not be low profiled, right? And with Sindel down back 2, down back 3, you can just float in the air and it costs you nothing. And again, if you're, for example, okay, so let's say it's gonna get me. You can float in the air and attack at the same time, variation 3, right? So this is a normal ability that all Sindel variations have, this floaty thing. I use it to troll more than anything else, but this attack here, the air attack, which is, what is it fucking called again? It's called Banshee Barrage, can be used to keep floating when you're about to land on a projectile, right? So if I do that, I'm gonna land. However, if I do that, there you go, I catch them, and then it's combo time for you. Can you even do more? Hold on. Let's see if I can get a combo going. There we go. That's much better. Alright guys, that's Sindel for you. Peace.